shoes, I'm picking the litter, I'm pushing the limit, I pick it a slack. Nah, the glitters ain't gold, look around when we roll through. In the land of the broken, it's a lot we was prone to. Quicker sand was engulfing, but intact with my soul. Been dispatched, I'm evolving, searching for solitude. While most fold, I'm comic composed. Stop the politicking with, know they voters is froze. I'm out to hit with the 50s, I can't be product and system. I pray to God, no we listen, won't send my fate with some kisses. Nah, cause we ain't got time to keep off our toes. The type of figure make you consider throwing the towel. I'm in the mood to make y'all remember going to proud. Sharpen my sword, declaring the war on foes and cows, yeah. So pass me the torch, thrones and crowns. It's the voice of the future tonight, rooster sounds. The bronze age forever, this a God-given level. On a high like crescendo where my mind stay resembled.
Right, but she's working for like all the other bills. Yeah. I told you I would give you that weather, dude. What the fuck?
These times so freaky, you out of my house. No way, you don't have the temptation of spending.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same.
Say you're getting good or something too. Come here.
Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been apprised, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready, set. Hurt.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Now inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Rosenthal. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Well, certainly not a great start. You give up the one-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play calling. They didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we've got time. Let's go ahead and work it downfield. Oh, you got a big play against us? We're coming right back to you. And it didn't go the way they envisioned.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Throwing now is Stroud. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
It's a gain of 35.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Stroud off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
To throw on second down, Rosenthal. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A first down carry for Barkley. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Viruses can be made? Bro, how old are you? Right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Back to throw. Rosenthal. For the left side, it's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
20 plus 20 equals.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. A short gain here, maybe to the 29. The Raiders are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
Yeah,
and the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Looking to throw. Rosenthal. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
You put as much into it. I wouldn't get so close to it. Pretty silly. Or pretty hot.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
To throw on 3rd down. Rosenthal. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
The contact there.
It's basically turned up all the way.
Free, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, turn that knob to the left. Counterclockwise.
And this one is right down ball.
The knob on the front.
Get themselves on the board here.
Turn it left.
14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
No, that's making it colder. You can also flip the bottom switch to the left.
You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
that'll
that's
make it
what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Yeah, turn it off, flip the top switch.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter.
No way, dude. How is he playing that?
Continues. Here's another interception. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little
by like 4
bit.
fucking steps.
Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
I don't lose a lot. I win a lot.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception.
Damn right I do.
A quick change in the situation here.
Bro, what are you talking about? I always win.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yes, I do.
We hear them to discuss red
Not
zone efficiency
every game,
a lot,
but I do
CD,
win.
They almost gave that one up
Games
in
I
the
play.
red zone. Luckily, they'll
Then
have another
how-
shot.
I'm that
You and
guy.
I both know
Then
that
how
every
I'm that
can you
guy.
say you always win?
I'm
I
that
take particular
guy.
delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Rosenthal.
Okay. Man, okay, so his dude played. Oh, get out of here. This is an X Factor, 99 overall. Yeah, we can all do good.
With his first career NFL
Good man.
touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back.
This is a 99 overall X Factor corner. Just gets routed by a fucking normal ass dude.
Passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end, and those sure hands, and he provides
My
the
luck is
score.
fine. I'm winning. I'm gonna win. This dude has only beat me once in his
And he
life.
certainly made them
He ain't
regret
gonna do it
that
again.
because he found the soft spot. Ended up
He might
taking
do it
to the
again.
end zone. Nice
Boy,
throw
you
to
crazy.
complete the play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a
He might be hacking.
10 ball game.
He might be glitching me.
The lead cut to just
No,
4
he's
as
not
they
glitching.
kick it away and turn things
If he was
over
glitching
to
me,
the
he wouldn't be like 1 in 45 in his life against me.
And it'll come
1
out
win,
to the
45
25.
losses
Austin not
for
gonna
him.
try and return it.
Yeah, but what if he only does it once?
He ain't hacking. This league is not hackers. There's no hackers in this league, dude.
Denver offense at the line.
Except for
ready
the
to
Ravens,
go.
maybe.
And for
With
this
the
offense,
fucking
Charles, you got to think kind of
upgrades
crucial
in
here to
practice.
put
Are
something
you
together
with
on this drive. Because remember, last time out,
I'm
they
not
threw the
against the
interception
Ravens.
on the very first play.
And you can't
Turn
afford
around.
This defense keep building any
Wow.
more momentum. They're playing
I hate that
awfully
shit.
well, and they're awfully
I really do hate that
to
shit.
me, it's time to attack and take some of that
Bro, will
momentum
you just go
back,
watch?
but make
Go
sure you're
watch.
selective
Go
in
watch what
doing
you're
so.
supposed to watch.
Understand where you want to throw the football and make
So
sure
you can fucking catch the ball, Theo.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud.
No fucking way.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud working out of the gun.
What will you get this
And down he goes. Brought down
Bro,
Raiders sack.
the hacker league? What is the hacker
Multiple
league?
players combined for
You're
the
distracting.
team's first sack of the game. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
There's no hackers in this league. Hacking is bad. This isn't
Fielded at the
Fortnite.
43. A solid stiff arm. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across
This
the
isn't
45
Roblox.
before going out. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the
No,
Raiders will
it's
have a
not
short
40.
field to work with as they take over.
It's because, dude.
But sometimes you tell me to keep things a secret.
Yeah, like if you're on YouTube when you're not supposed to be.
Rosenthal.
Like I
This is caught. It's Brown. And
Dude.
he's going to get this
Oh my.
inside the 30.
Enjoy yourself.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Holding. No holding. There we
And
go.
he'll take this into the end zone. And hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Looking to throw on second down. Rosenthal to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy
How he could not get in front of that slow developing pass, I'll never understand.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They'll pick up 10, but it'll still...
Very cool. Go play, dude. I can't. You're distracting me horribly.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Rosenthal.
No way. What a horrible ass read.
The Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Horrible ass read.
That's just how they do it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved.
Why is he playing behind him? What kind of sense is that, man? I play underneath and he's sitting behind him on a hook route.
Nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You get...
Wow, great throw.
The 3rd time in this game.
I love this game.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And what a
Please stop.
return as he
Go and
brings
fucking
this
watch
one
YouTube like I
back
asked
to
you to.
25-yard
6
line.
times.
An
Well, find it.
unfortunate sequence
Right
there,
here.
trying to
Use
get
your
points
eyes.
before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could
Stop.
come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Go to home. Give it to me. Hold on a second.
Let's go. 19 seconds.
throwing to start the drive. Rosenthal. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here. Here's the remote for when you're ready.
Operating from the gun. Rosenthal.
They're so dumbass.
Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now
I was about to block the kick and my dude trips. This game can't make dude. Stop.
Scoring right before the half ended.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
19 tight, 19 tight. Track 60.
Here's Stroud.
And then he just drops it on the ground. This game is just wild.
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10.
19. 5 here. Read alert. 65 tag.
Now Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
Again, it's Stroud. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rosenthal. That is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of the rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Rosenthal. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the Raiders punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Now Austin. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Stroud sets up the play action. And my goodness, another interception. Dexton Hill
Playing stupid.
and the Raiders will take over here.
Those 6 fucking picks.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Throwing to start the drive. Rosenthal. He's going to air one out. Left side.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, I'm fucking dead, man.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
He'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
There he is.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Barkley.
Why is he running inside?
Will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Simple-minded.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
How are they guarding this shit? But my guys get broke. That's a linebacker. Is that a linebacker?
Just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown! Israel Abanikanda. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
I thought I was going to give him a kick return touchdown, too.
They'll start at the 32. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Throwing to start the drive. Rosenthal.
Shaded outside.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's 3 going down the left side.
Knew what he was running. Runs it every time. He comes out in that shit. Knew he was running a corner route. Play outside, shade left, individually, and he still gets burned. But that's a pick for me in this game.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum would seemingly have shifted the other direction. Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Doesn't even make the read. Literally just waits for that break and throws it. Doesn't matter. The DB could be right there. He just throws it. Dumbass fucking game. Some of us out here have to fucking draw up dots.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Get it. Hey, Smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates.
won't let me snap. The fuck is this? Of course he's gonna fucking accept. Dude, you're a fucking nerd. You really accepted that? Clearly I couldn't snap the fucking ball, you dumbass. Ah, you fucking idiots, dude.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. And the Raiders have it.
3 guys for the quarterback.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Raiders will have solid field position.
God, I love playing against fucking...
At the 45-yard line. Charles,
I love losing to bums. I just love it. It's the best feeling in the world. Losing to somebody who you fucking destroyed.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game.
Fucking I-form normal.
Slogan, right? I got 4.
Stretch RPO looking.
Guys, what a game we've experienced watching this one.
From left side, he's got Tillman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Open man, that's Tillman. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Up the middle with Barkley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Doesn't even fucking make a read. Just throws it every time. And it works every time.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Dude, doesn't even. He's right on him.
Yeah, I know you and I.
And he throws it, but.
We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Oh god.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give to Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Barkley. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Rosenthal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
What? Can I what? I'm almost done with what I'm doing.
Ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Mims. And my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you talk about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have the Raiders' first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Ready up.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A handoff to Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 75 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Fights through, and now a crease. Breaks through the contact. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.